helping kids.
Do you want to do something to help people? Are you looking for a way to support your community? Maybe you think you are too young to do such things, but you are not. You can begin by working in your very own neighborhood. You can be a volunteer. Volunteers are people who give their time and energy to help others. At the same time, quite often, volunteers are helped as well. Some find that they learn new skills as they work. Some make wonderful new friends. There are many reasons to enjoy working as a volunteer. It may be fun to be a volunteer, but it can be hard work too. Often volunteers have other important things to do as well, like schoolwork and chores at home. It is possible to do all these things. If you want to be a volunteer, you should make a plan. How can you become a volunteer? First, it's a good idea to think about what you really want to do. Think of a cause that is interesting to you. A cause is the aim or purpose of the volunteer work. You should give time doing something you care about. This is the first step to becoming a volunteer. Many people choose to work in their community. There are many ways to improve your community. You can spend time making it look nicer. You can clean up litter in your neighborhood. You can plant trees or flowers. Do you have a different idea for your community? Tell people about it. You can write your idea in a letter. You can send the letter to the mayor. Volunteering in your community can make you feel good. Your community might look better because of your hard work. Sometimes families work together to make things better. For example, unwanted pets often live in an animal shelter because they don't have anyone to care for them. Your family can volunteer to give an unwanted pet a home for a short time. Then, when the shelter finds a forever home, your family can give the pet to the new family. Maybe you would like to help people. There are many kids who offer their time to help one another. You are going to read about 3 kids who won an award for giving time and energy to others. These are kids who helped other kids. They worked hard and made a difference in the lives of others.
Nick is a kid who made a difference. When he was 5 years old, he and his mom volunteered to visit children in a temporary home. He noticed the children didn't have good shoes. Some kids didn't have any shoes at all. First, Nick gave his own used shoes to the kids, but he really wanted them to have new shoes. So, when he was 12 years old, Nick started a program called Gotta Have Soul. How does it work? Businesses provide the new shoes, and Nick keeps them in his garage. People in need ask for shoes, and Nick tries to take the shoes to the kids. Nick's program has donated many pairs of shoes to kids all over his country.
Jessica is another kid who gives to help kids. One day, when Jessica was 10 years old, she was cleaning her room. She had a lot of stuffed animals. Some of them were so new they still had price tags on them. Jessica lives across the street from a fire station, and this gave her an idea. Firefighters and police officers see children every day, and some of them are in frightening situations. Jessica decided that she wanted to give her stuffed animals to these children. The firefighters could keep the toys in their vehicles. Then they could have a stuffed animal to give to the kids they meet. The toy might make a kid feel better. Jessica's idea worked, but she needed some help. First, she went to the principal of her school to explain the idea. Then she talked to the student council. The idea became a project called the We Care Bears Project. Many people helped Jessica to make this happen. She has given many bags of stuffed animals to police officers and firefighters. She even helps other groups have bear drives. People in other communities can use Jessica's idea to continue helping kids in need.
McKenna is also a kid who helped other kids. She decided to help those who are in the hospital. Because she spent time in the hospital herself, McKenna wanted to help others who were there. She asked what the hospitals might need and learned that wagons would be helpful. Some wheelchairs were too big for small patients, but wagons were just the right size. With wagons, children could easily move from place to place. McKenna remembered using a wagon when she was in the hospital, so she liked this idea. In fact, she hoped to raise enough money for 5 new wagons for the hospital. She told her community about the project, and people helped her. They give their time as well as money. Together, they bought 33 wagons. McKenna, Jessica, and Nick are examples that show you how kids can give their time to help. All 3 chose a cause that was important to them. They worked hard. They made a difference.
Now you know about how to be a volunteer. Think about what you can do. The first thing to do is to decide on a cause that you want to support. When you have an idea, talk to your parents or your teacher. They can help you get started. By giving time and energy, you can make a difference in the lives of others.
Discuss. What is a key detail you learned about Nick's project?